If I had a bigger posture, like stature, it'd be like, you know, if I was bigger build, maybe they would have put in the higher dosage coil. Because there are bigger 16-year-olds than to what I was anyway. Like, I would be quite a small person. And it's just, I think that definitely played a part. And I definitely think my age played a part in how serious they took me. And how the fact, like, they were like, no, couldn't be endometriosis. She's too young. And then they nearly don't want it. Like, the doctors nearly don't want the result to be endometriosis because all they see kind of, or I felt that all they were worried about was my fertility and like baby making abilities, basically. And even being 16 and looked at like that is crazy in the first place, but then not being taken seriously because you're 16. So it's quite contradictory, and I thought it was a little bit insensitive, and that's why I didn't like the public health system for that. And they really and truly made me think it was in my head and that I was too young and that it couldn't be endometriosis. And it does play a part, especially being like, I don't know, it was always my ma kind of vouching for me a lot of the time too, because she was there throughout most of the process with me, through doctor's appointments and stuff like that. She's been a real rock for me through it. And you know, it was an emotional journey too, because like every time you go to an appointment that you've been waiting on a waiting list for months for, and then they turn around and say, oh, just drink more water and get exercise and sleep and keep on the pill. And like, I'm like, right, it's really disheartening. And it's just like, okay, I can't hear another doctor coming at me with the same nonsense when I know something's wrong, and you can feel it yourself. You know something's wrong, and you're like, someone needs to take me seriously. And that's why Mama like had to vouch for me quite a bit and make sure that I was heard, and that's why we ended up going private, because I wasn't being heard. Like, I've had really negative experiences in doctors' offices, like with just feel like you're being looked down their nose at, like they're looking down their nose at you, or they're kind of like, I don't think so. You know what I mean? It's just like, right, but I'm telling you, like, something's wrong. Can you take me seriously, please? And it's just, it's awful. And I have had a lot of like resentment to doctors that have treated me like that. Naturally, you have to just get over it, like, but you do hold on to it a wee bit, like, and it has affected the way I see the healthcare system, and I have a lot of hatred towards that and the healthcare, like especially with endo. So it does make you really angry at certain times, I think.